It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Stepping into the box, Marcell Ozuna. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, left fielder Marcell.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Popped him up. Chew coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. The next to bat for St. Louis, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder Harrison Bader.
First delivery to him on the way. Nope. And that slider's almost in the dirt. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. Here's the first pitch to him. Shot toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit. Runner takes the turn at second on his way to third. And he is in there. Here's Matt Carpenter. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. Carpenter tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. And he misses again, 2-0. Young is known to have exceptional stuff. His strikeout numbers are eye-popping, but at times he does get himself in hot water with the base on balls.
Matty V, the stuff has never been a question with this guy. It's been about containing the stuff and having command of the strike zone. He has really good strikeout pitches. The problem is he'll get ball one, he'll get ball two, and he sometimes isn't really in attack mode, and that leads him to walking a lot of batters.
And he looks at one that misses, ball four, so that'll load him up, but at least the double play is in order here with one away. Here's Jed Jerko now, and a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Ozuna on third, DeYoung on second, Carpenter at first, one gone. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. First pitch of the at-bat. A high fastball is in there.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Lays himself out and makes a spectacular catch. Never mind, the ump says it was a trap, and the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Yadier Molina, and a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Tough slider down low for a strike.
Well, he's in a bit of hot water in this first inning, but if he can start throwing his slider effectively like that, he has a lot better chance of settling into this game.
To 1-2 now. And he'll step off and go to third here. And the runner back in standing. Swinging a soft liner. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third. Ready now, Colton Wong. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. From the stretch, here's the pitch. breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
The 1-1. And this is fouled at the plate. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Hard on the ground towards short. Played on the backhand. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Shin-Soo.
Now the pitch. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted. High and deep. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. Stepping in, Scooter Gennett. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. Ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
The 2-1 home. Pulled toward right center field. Bader will back up and put this away for a long out, number one. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Striding into the box, number 3. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. First offering on its way. Hit on the ground out to short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. In now, George Brett. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
George Brett.
First delivery to him on the way, and no swing apparently. Ball 1. Ball and a strike.
The count's 1-1.
The 1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
And that's going to get down out there. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 3-2 contest. Into the box now, Big Daddy James, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Now this is popped up, but Molina should have room behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. At the plate, number 13, and their runners at the corners now. Here comes the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Yeah, it looks like to me he hasn't quite found that release point so far here in the first inning.
A dive, but he's back. Waka comes set. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home, and it's fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at Wong to first. That's off to that one. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Michael Walker. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Michael
tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Here's one for Jeanette, the second baseman. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
How about it?
Here's Marcelo Zuna. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Smoke toward the hole, and that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a one-out single. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit on the ground to third. To second for one. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Ready for another chance? Paul DeYoung. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Lifted in the air to center. Bellinger will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading off for New Jersey, the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
First offering on its way. Popped him up. Molina moving to his left. One down. Standing in, Chris Young, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Chris Young.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Boy, this guy right here with that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Now it's 2-0. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Digging in, Scooter Jeanette, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First delivery to him on the way. And pretty nonchalant that time by Molina as that pitch gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The 1-0 home. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. set. Here comes the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will be a base hit as the runner will come in to score from third. And we are tied at 3 apiece. Striding in once again, Cody Bellinger, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Martinez ranging back. And this one is gone. A home run. Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 3. He reached on a single in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. On the move is Ozuna. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Standing in, George Brett looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. He's set and the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Man, I really like the way this lineup is making this guy work today. You're going to see the bullpen getting going here soon.
Fouled off. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So here's the cleanup hitter, Matt Carpenter. He worked the walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
A ball and a strike. Hit hard back up the middle. Jeanette has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Here's Jed Jerko now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. The breaking ball that time in for a strike. Breaking ball in for a strike.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Shoots this one over to first. Backhanded. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in the switch hitter, Big Daddy James. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame. At the plate, number 13. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or...
And meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Waka a check at first. Runner back safely. He's set. Here it comes. Line hard. but foul. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Here's Chris Young.
Chris Young.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in and looking for more, Shin-Soo Choo. And with an impressive contact attribute, he's a gold player who's a really tough out. Waka comes set. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run. Jordan Hicks is going to come on the pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. Scooter Gennett will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Scooter Gennett.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
3 runs already home here. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Hit sharply on the ground. Taken in by Wong. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Stepping into the box, Yadier Molina. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Yadier Molina becomes the first out of the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Stepping up to the plate, Jordan Hicks.
Number 49.
First delivery to him on the way. Up around the face. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at-bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
And, the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first. First offering on its way. A swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep. But it bends just fouled into the second deck. The 0-1 delivery. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Bader. And that's the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball one. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. Now batting, Big Daddy James.
Patrick, Big Daddy James.
Spin and a throw back to second, and he's back in standing. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Counts 1-0.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. He pulls this one into right. Martinez back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out.
Number 13.
So coming to the plate, number 13. 2 men on, 2 away here in the fourth. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 1-0 delivery. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. A run in. Here's a second runner around third. Safe at the plate. And they're pulling away. They lead by 7. At the plate, Brandon Crawford. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
1 strike.
Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
1 strike.
Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. He's set. Here's the 3-2, and a fastball misses there. Ball 4. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Chris Young. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. First pitch on its way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Here it comes on 0-2. Missed with a slider. And a big strikeout there. They'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Now at the plate, Harrison Bader.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
First offering on its way. breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Digging in, Paul DeYoung. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a good curveball at the knees. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
2-1 to count. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Liner toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. Ozuna rounds the corner and is headed home. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he will make it up to third base as that is a gift there off of what was a terrible throw. So striding forward now, Matt Carpenter. He was a ground out victim last time up. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Ground ball right side. Jeanette showing off his range. Throw from shallow right will get him at first, but the run will come in to score. Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
That jumps off the page at me. Found that power for it. Get some huge homers for the Cards.
A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Count even now at 1-1. The 1-1 home. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Striding in, Jose Martinez. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Check swing here as they'll appeal it down to Eric Summerskill at third, and he says no swing, so it's ball 1. The 1-2. Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away. First pitch coming, here it is. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Bader looking up, gone! So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And it's fouled away. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Yanked on the ground down the line. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
The batter.
Now at the plate, number 3. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-0 on the way. Is taken, strike 1.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Jerko calls for it. He makes the play, and that'll end. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. Line towards center field, and Molina's aboard a base hit. So the leadoff man's aboard in their half of the 6th inning. Into the box now, Colton Wong. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. Matt Adams will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. And now back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Down the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Molina, the runner at 3rd. Wong on at 2nd with 2 down. Driven nicely into the gap. He's in at 2nd safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Paul DeYoung bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Number 13 is there, and the side is retired. Dominic Leone enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 55.
Ready for another shot now, George Brett. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here from the stretch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. There to handle it is Ozuna, and there's one away. Ready once again, Big Daddy James.
Big Daddy James.
First pitch of the at-bat. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good. Digging in once again, number 13. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Now at the plate, Brandon Crawford. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. There's a strike. A runner on first with 2 away. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. Into center field, line drive, base hit. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Young. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's Matt Carpenter. No hits to this point.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
And he lays off the curveball. Strike 3 called, and that's going to be out number 1.
First baseman number 3.
So stepping in, Jed Jerko. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to first. Reined in. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Into the box, Jose Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Drilled right back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And the two-out hit keeps the inning alive for Yadier Molina. Digging in, Yadier Molina. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
I mean, Yadi, when he first broke on the scene, was a defender first and foremost. You can't say that anymore. I mean, he's evolved into a really, really nice offensive player.
Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This one's flared off to the right side. Number 3 is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Shin-Soo Choo.
Now playing right field.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Choo with a 2-ball, 1-strike count here. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Wong has it, and that's the first out. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Stepping up now, Cody Bellinger. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. First offering on its way. No balls and 1 strike.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Behind 0-2 now. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. Now in the box, number 3. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. First delivery to him on the way. Fouled off. Oh, 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
This is what every pitcher likes to have. Another 0-2 count really puts the hitters on the defensive side in multiple ways. You can go fastball up, you can go breaking ball down. One of the keys, getting ahead, and he's done a very good job of that so far.
Here comes another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Drilled on the ground is short. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, number 34. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Hit on the ground toward the left. Brett has it. Throw on to first, and CY's looking for a quick inning here. There are 2 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Marcell Ozuna. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Two and 2 to Marcell Ozuna. Popped him up. Number 13 over to his left, and that ends the inning. Digging in now, George Brett. Couple of singles for him in 4 trips for him this afternoon.
George Brett.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Will, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. And that's through for his first base hit in this one. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Number 13.
Settling in now, number 13. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a breaking ball over the outer half. And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Munoz is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. He's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
And now with first and third, 1 out, a lot can happen here. This at-bat could really determine the whole course of the rest of this inning.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth. Dennis Eckersley comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Here's the first pitch to him. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder.
2 balls, no strikes.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Fouled away. 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Now a hard liner towards short. But the shortstop won't have far to go to haul this one in, and there are 2 away. Here's Matt Carpenter. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. The win would belong to the big right-hander Chris Young if the lead holds up for him here. This is well struck. High and deep toward the left field corner. On the run, and he makes the catch just shy of the wall. And with that, this ball game is over.
Here now is our final